Well, this is new, isn't it? Hey guys, my name's Rayquaczech. That's my channel name. My actual name is Jaden. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first video you're seeing, I'm primarily gaming. I'll play pretty much anything. I have some Gmod, Cards Against Humanity, Sims, Minecraft. I have quite a bit of that on my channel. I have some football stuff too, if you're into that. I want my channel to primarily be gaming, but I might do something like this every once in a while where it's just kind of, a discussion or a channel update, which I guess this is kind of is, but it's also a discussion. The channel update part, I plan on trying to start Destiny as soon as possible. And by that, I mean after I'm done recording this, I'm gonna start doing Destiny. Along with contemplating doing Black Flag just because I know that the Assassin's Creeds don't really go in order. But then again, there's also like references and some other stuff to the other games in Assassin's Creed, or some of the Assassin's Creeds. But I think since I have Black Flag, I might as well just play it, get it out of the way, so that way I can play the other ones and stuff. But the main reason for this video coming up is originally I wanted to do like a face reveal when I had a bigger audience, but my channel's been around for almost a year now. I thought now's a good time, just kind of throw it out there. Bring different audiences to my channel, like maybe somebody that's not interested in gaming will be more interested in, a person like me or a vlogs, stuff like that. But the main reason for this is it's something not a lot of people talk about that I feel like it should be talked about, and Ray William Johnson did a video on it pretty recently, I think a day or so ago. It's about depression. It's a pretty big issue among people. I feel like it's something that should be talked about just because from personal experience, I've gone through it. I know there's a lot of people that have gone through it. If you've never experienced depression, I'm about to, kind of explain what it's like and, kind of give the mindset that people have when they're in depression. So, like, depression is, it's a state of being. You don't want to do anything. You want to stay in your room, or you want to stay in a place where you're more comfortable with, where nothing can get to you, or where there's nobody around, or you just want to be by yourself in a comfort zone. For me, it was I would stay in my room and I would watch YouTube videos. I advise against that. If you know you're in depression, or if you feel like you have symptoms, your best bet to avoid it is getting out, talking to your friends, talking to your parents about it. You need to tell somebody. I mean, there's only so much people can do for you. Like for me, I knew I had an issue when I talked to my parents about it, and fortunately we have the money that I can, that I was able to see a psychologist. I was able to talk about stuff that was bothering me with them. Some people aren't as fortunate, but there are options for you. You just have to look for them. I mean, if you're in school, you have school counselors. They're there for you, when you need them. I mean, some may say that, they're not always there, but for the most part, they're there for you if you need to talk to them. I mean, they're not just they're there to help you. They're not there to, just kind of for you to go in and sit and listen to you, like yammer or whatever. They actually care about you. They're there for you. But for me, it was, it's kind of, I don't think people that haven't been depressed don't really understand the mindset that goes into being depressed. Like they can observe it and they can see it, but until they experience it themselves, they don't truly understand how difficult it is to try to get over it. Because my when I was in depression, or I've been in depression for 3 years, I'm still having issues with it. It's not away completely. There's just days where I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to go to classes. I'd say maybe if you're having a really bad day, then it's okay to kind of take a day off, but like you need to kind of, get back into things the next day, or you need to try to, you need to just get out or do something, be around other people. You need to talk to somebody about it. Like, you can't just keep everything bottled up. It's not healthy for you if you do that. Like, it's, because that's what I did. I was the worst at expressing myself. If like somebody made me feel bad, I kept it in. I didn't say anything to them about it. Don't do that. You should. It may seem like it's okay in short term, but in the long run, it's not okay. You need to tell somebody, or you need to talk to them, or you'd be like, hey, what you said earlier really hurt me, or offended me, or you just confront them. And then at least, just even saying like, you really hurt my feelings makes you feel better. You don't know how they're going to respond, and how they respond could change how you feel. But it's still better to like let them know, or to verbalize how you're feeling, instead of keeping it internalized and having it build up for years and years and years. Because that's what happened to me. At one point, I was just junior year in school when it started. I was pretty angry with people. I didn't show it, but every time somebody would talk to me, I always had some kind of anger built up. Like I said, I hid it, which I shouldn't have done. Okay, pretend I'm the voice in your guys' head for a second. Like, this is how I felt when I was in school throughout the few years that I was in high school. It's like, the voice in your head is like, they're only talking to you because you're there. They wouldn't take their time out of their day just to talk to you. It's like, they don't really like you. They're just pretending to be your friend. Why would anybody like you? You're nothing. You're a nobody. You're worthless. You're trash. You're, all those negative things you could think about a person. You're just constantly, in your head, you're constantly attacking yourself. I'm worthless. I'm nothing. I don't mean anything to anybody. I'm just a burden to people. Nobody appreciates me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody would miss me if I was gone. I'm fortunate enough to where I never contemplated suicide. I kind of thought about what it'd be like if I was gone, like how people would act if I was gone. But I know for a fact that I'm somebody that would be missed, because I have a lot of close friends that have helped me through a lot of stuff. I'm really close with my family. So that brings me to suicide. It's a permanent solution to a very unpermanent problem. It's temporary. Depression, I'm finally starting to get to the point where it's starting to get better, and that's because I've taken the steps to talk to somebody. I talk to my friends. I talk to my family. I talk to my psychologist. You have to be honest with them, because if you're not honest, you have to be honest with yourself as well. You can't just hide stuff and say, well, I'm fine. It's just, I'm just having a bad day. You can't do that. You have to understand that you have an issue. You have to know that you're not in the right state of mind, and you have to make the change yourself. For me, that was maybe easier it was easier for me than it might have been for other people, and I'm fortunate for that, because it's not an easy thing to deal with. It's like, you have to tell somebody. You can't just go around pretending like what's going on isn't going on. And for the longest while I was in school, it was probably the roughest because, I always felt like I was being ignored. I felt like I was being ignored, which didn't really help my cause, because then I got angry. There was once where I was sitting at a table with two of my friends. We were in class, and I was talking about something, and then one of them started talking. Or they would talk without talking directly to me, and I felt like I was being ignored. It made me angry. I snapped at them. They apologized, but I was so angry that, I just didn't. I'm not going to say I didn't forgive them, because I did apologize for turning on them, or for snapping at them. I let them know what was going on. I didn't tell them completely what's going on. Kind of like I'm not telling completely what's going on right now. I'm only saying the depression side of it. There's more stuff that led to it. I'm not going to talk about it right now because it's pretty personal. It'll be something I talk about later on. But yeah, my mental state was, well, they're ignoring you because they don't like you, or they're just sitting with you so that way you don't look like you're sitting by yourself. They don't really like you. They're just pretending to be here because, they just want to. My mental state was, it was pretty bad for a while, but I'm starting to feel better now. And because of that, I can identify it. I can talk to people about it. If they need somebody to talk to, I'll talk to them about it because I know what it's like. It's not easy. Yeah, so your mental state is, you mean nothing. For you feel like you mean nothing to people. You're worthless. Why even be here? Why be in public? And for me, that led to anxiety that I started to develop, because it's if nobody, my head, it was, nobody wants to be around me, then, I just don't want to be around other people. I don't want to talk to them. So I started to develop some anxiety. There was one point where my psychologist told me that if something didn't happen, that I would start to develop agoraphobia. And if you don't know what that is, it's a fear of people, or being around a large amount of people. And if I didn't change what was happening, that wouldn't have been healthy for me at all, because pretty much anything that you do involves some kind of involvement with people. But that's just kind of my take on depression. If you think I did an decent job of explaining it, go ahead, post what you think in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Or if you're new to my channel, please, by all means, tell me what you think. I love to hear from new people. And if you enjoyed my content, go ahead, be sure to check out some other stuff. I might try to make, face cam stuff, or stuff like this, like a discussion, a regular thing. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Do the best I can. I'll be looking at the comments, or I'll be checking them. But yep, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. And remember, no matter what anybody says, I'm only a person with about 23 subscribers, but you're still a person, so you mean something to me. I care. It matters to me how you're feeling. Everybody is beautiful in their own way, inside, outside, doesn't matter. Personality-wise, everybody has their own special thing that kind of makes them who they are, makes them a wonderful person that they are. Even bad people have good things in them. They just don't know where to find. They know they're good. They just have trouble with it and stuff, but that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Sorry for the kind of bummer topic, but I feel like it's something that needed to be discussed. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks, guys. See you later.